Because I always look at what's next in my career. When I do something and I've achieved something, okay, where in that line, where else can I go? Where else can I explore? Because you need doors to open. If you stay at one place, the doors that open in front of you are only the 2 doors that are given to you. Now, if you take another step, another 2 doors will open. If you take another step, another 2. So that's total six doors in three steps. So I live life that way. I look at the doors and opportunity, and you take it and you give it everything you've got at that level of where you are. Once you've given it and you achieve, you move on, you know. It is very difficult to direct. It's not something easy, especially if you haven't gone to school and you learn from being an actor kan. Sebab saya berlakon and then belajar daripada berlakon baru jadi pengarah. So saya belajar daripada kawan-kawan macam mana nak mengarah filem. Watching movies also is important and understanding what the audience requires. I hope daripada semua sebagai director, saya harap yang saya tahu apa yang masyarakat inginkan dalam filem hiburan. Pertama itu yang saya nak pegang. Kalau saya faham tu dan saya faham apa mereka nak, baru saya rasa yang saya boleh maju sebagai seorang pengarah. Kemudian the art of storytelling, that's also very important. Simultaneously you want to be a bit of a director macam rojak, you know. Dia ada macam-macam dalam rojak tu. Dia mesti arif dalam semua kategori tu, baru dia mendapat satu filem yang sempurna, you know. So I have weaknesses and I think some strong points. You know, you must acknowledge the weaknesses before you know.
From that you learn.
I don't know. I don't create a signature. I just direct. You know, whatever comes out, that's what you see. If you got a signature, you don't tell people what your signature is, because it comes from other people. Macam kata kalau filem tu bagus, you jangan cakap filem bagus. You bagi orang lain cakap bagus. Kalau kita sendiri cakap bagus, you know, it just doesn't sound right. You know, how can you say you are good at something? You know, the recognition comes from somebody, from third parties. So for me, I don't have a signature. I leave it to the audience to decide my signature, and I will proceed with what I can as a film director and a filmmaker. And then I'll leave it to everybody else, not me. I would love to just direct. I would love to just direct that, but every time I write a script, I see specific people playing the part. You know, if you understand that Cuci, 2 days before we started production, I pulled out as an actor, but I couldn't get another actor to take my place because dia orang tak berani berlakon dengan Awi, Afrin dan AC. You know what I mean? And then dia orang cakap like, group ni you all lah pukul lah, kadang pecah group. And Awi, Afrin, AC said if I wasn't acting, they weren't going to act in the movie. So they orang boycott me, blackmail me macam tu. So I said okay, but I'm glad I did it in the day, because I think the chemistry between the 4 of us worked again, you know. Well, I've been offered, but I guess that didn't go because of my schedule, and there were some elements. So we were planning to do something for some corporate side, but unfortunately we have to. I've got to focus on this film right now. It's in the market right now. I don't have time to prepare myself for that, you know. So if I take my attention away from Cuci, you know, I'm not giving 100%. So that's another thing. We're in the market right now. It's in the cinema. Cuci's in the cinema currently, and I need to focus on that. Depends on the story. I like to make something serious, but I know Malaysian market to even sell comedy, non-slapstick comedy, is quite difficult already. You know, as we experience it, we know that people seem to like the apek, you know, slapstick stuff in Malaysia. And for me, I respect apek for what he does, and the films that, you know, Razak does and stuff like that. And that's their genre, and the public likes that, you know. But for me, I try to do something different, you know, and I don't know, maybe the next one, I like, you know, maybe a love comedy, then suddenly, you know, something else, you know, an action comedy, I don't know, you know, we'll just try to do something that try to cater to it, you know. But I do know that comedy is an element which I appreciate sendiri, sebab senang bila I tengok film comedy, although the message strong ke tak strong ke apa, tapi bila ada comedy element, kita senang nak dihiburkan, you know what I mean. And I'm orang senang, I suka dihiburkan, I like simple things in life, so maybe my films will be simple stories, you know, but with a good message and hopefully fully entertained.